Track 10. Conclusion. How to respond and data protection and confidentiality. This track is approximately 6 minutes long. Conclusion. 98. This government is determined that people with disabilities and long-term health conditions should be able to reach their full potential and live independent lives. 99. We want to have a welfare system that encourages independence while providing a vital safety net for those who need it most. That is why, in recent years, we have delivered successive reforms to create a welfare system that is compassionate whilst providing fairness for the taxpayer. This Green Paper seeks to ensure that this ambition is reflected in our long-term plans for PIP. By consulting on our ambitious proposal for change, this Green Paper has sought to start a conversation that will enable us to better understand how best to support people with additional needs. 100. We know that any additional costs of having a disability or health condition vary significantly for individuals. We also recognise that, for some people, the current system does not contribute to meeting their needs in the most efficient or effective way. This is why we are consulting on ideas to reform the current system, as well as some ideas to fundamentally redesign the way we think about extra cost benefits. We have set these ideas out in this Green Paper and want to hear suggestions about the changes we should or should not make. To ensure financial support is fairly targeted and focused on people with the highest needs, we have looked at options to amend the eligibility criteria in PIP, as well as reforming the PIP assessment so that it is more linked to a person's condition. To determine whether the current functional PIP assessment is still the best way of assessing the need for additional support, we are consulting on options to target the PIP assessment better and to explore whether there should be an assessment based on a person's condition. Finally, we have explored changes to how we deliver extra cost benefits for working-aged adults, including considering options on moving away from a fixed cash benefit system, and want to explore how joining up support at a local level could better support disabled people to live independently. 101. This Green Paper will draw on a wide range of evidence and views from individuals and stakeholder groups. We will hold Green Paper events to hear directly from disabled people. 102. We know that working in partnership with the people who are directly affected by our decisions is crucial if we are to deliver better outcomes. We want to involve more disabled people and people with health conditions in shaping how we work. We will continue to listen to improve how we work in future, so that we can continue to make changes that will improve people's lives. How to respond. We encourage you to respond online via the form that can be found here. https://www.gov.uk/modernising-support-and-disability-green-paper if possible. Please review the consultation document. Then submit your responses online. Please email consultation.modernizingsupport@dwp.gov.uk if you would like to respond via email. You have any other inquiries specifically related to this consultation. If you would like to respond by post, please mark your correspondence, Modernising Support, the Health and Disability Green Paper, and send it to Disability and Health Support Directorate, Department for Work and Pensions, Level 2, Caxton House, Tothill Street, London, SW1H9NA. Data protection and confidentiality. Your data, including any personal data, may also be shared with a third-party provider or other government department or organisation who may analyse and summarise responses for us and may use technology such as artificial intelligence. An anonymised version of your response may be published in a list of responses, in a summary of responses received, and in any subsequent review reports. We may also share your personal data where required to by law, for example in relation to a request made under the Freedom of Information Act 2000. We will remove information which could identify you, such as email addresses and telephone numbers, from these responses. But apart from this, we may publish responses in full. You can leave out personal information from your response entirely if you would prefer to do so. For more information about what we do with personal data, you can review DWP's Personal Information Charter. https://www.gov.uk/government/organisations/department-for-work-pensions/about/personal-information-charter. This concludes Track 10.